I don't remember names very well or openings,
Right.
so I should definitely.
But you
I'm
do have a
gonna.
few of your favorite positions.
Yeah, I'm gonna write that down for my Tinder
Yep.
portfolio.
All right. Rookie two. Yeah. Wesley. Wait. No, there is the combo here. Queen takes F2. He just missed it. Oh, a highlightable moment.
Ooh, Queen takes F2. That's right.
Just blundered
Never.
it. Rook C2. Queen takes F2. If white takes it, Rook D1 was mate and bake, everybody. Oh, that's
Oh
sick. And he's
man.
got knight
Oh
G3.
geez. That is
If someone doesn't clip that moment and help that thing go viral, there's nothing more I can do for you. All of our fans here, please clip the last 45 seconds, 30 seconds of that game because that was bananas. Um, Eric, I'm sorry, that was just it was crazy.
no, we did not expect Wesley in that form falling for some of these motifs that we've all seen quite a bit, but you do, 1 out of 100 games fall for it, and that was
Yep.
that one of, and that is unfortunately he's on the wrong side of a highlight reel there.
Yeah.
Queen takes F2 and the knight G3 rook H5. Is
And
it?
you and
Yeah,
I,
the
you and I
mate.
love when our inappropriate directions of the conversation become relevant because in that situation, Wesley did not have one of his favorite positions, and it ended up being a puzzle book mate. I mean, that was seriously Queen takes F2, Knight G3. Somebody put it in Tactics Trainer.
That is going to be in tactics trainer.
All right, well.
Well,
Wesley's got to shake it off. You said vintage.
shake it
Wesley is,
off.
is wins and draws, and that was
Yeah.
that was the kind of game you don't want to have happen. But that's why it's blitz.
It was the kind of game, at least when you're in Wesley shoes right now, before you were like, how do I beat Magnus? How do I do it? Now, that loss you attribute to yourself. I blundered. Maybe I was getting a little too,
yeah,
optimistic, but at least that's in his control. When the real till happens, when you're like, how do I beat Magnus Carlsen? Like, the guy just gives me no room. Right now, at least
yeah.
it's in his control. If he takes it the right way, I think he can recover here.
Appreciate
And he's got a great position.
White
Great.
Phoenix and Love Chess for subscribing. Appreciate it. All right. Well, now we're back to something a little more tame, a little less.
Well, this is actually it's interesting. It is tame, but it's very, very important in this specific position that black plays f5, f4, because otherwise his 5 pawns on the king side are sort of useless in games. They're very hard to push. They sort of block his own bishop. White would be playing c4, knight c3, knight d5, and taking over, playing around
Yeah.
that formation. The only reason this formation could be good is in the middle game with an attack. So
Yep.
Wesley has to attack this game, and I'm expecting fireworks. I'm expecting f4. I'm expecting queens on the board because the end game is not going to be good. Those double pawns are just white's just going to leave them there
Yep.
and say I have a queenside majority.
Yep. Yeah. Fantastic. Educational points there by Eric. Black needs to be all in here because the structure greatly favors white if we head to an endgame. So Magnus is going to try to put the kibosh on that with G3 to over protect F4, but you don't. F4 is going to come anyway. It doesn't matter what you do to stop F4 because, as you said, Eric, he doesn't really have a choice, and here it
He's
comes.
going for it. That's good. No, I like it though. At least
Yeah.
I think that was the right read of this position. And his bishop is going to c8 and going to some money squares.
Yep.
H3, G4, all inclusive. Maybe you throw in a move like King H7 here if you want to be real prophylactic. Just avoiding any pins and getting off the back rank. Other
Ooh.
Okay, so knight c1.
Got to be knight C1. The knight's trapped.
So you're down 2 pawns, but you got attack. I'm not sure I would have done that, but if you're going to do that, you're really banking on mate because you've just closed off your rooks. You're really banking on the fact that you can maybe play queen g4, followed by rook h5, followed by rook h5. Rook f5, followed by rook h5.
Mm-hmm.
All those light squared ideas. He's really banking on mate here. Before, at least he could open up the f file. Now it's all in.
Yeah, I agree.
What I can
It felt
do
like
is
there
get
was
the queen
maybe
to
a more
f1.
patient approach there from Black, but it's definitely all in, right? White has everything
Yeah.
that you would ever need to win a game over here on the queen side, and so it'll be whether Magnus can defend the mating net.
He gets the queen on f1. Look, I'm going to put my bishop on c8 and try to play bishop h3, bishop g2,
Mm-hmm.
and do some sort of queen sack. What's he doing here?
Interesting.
Bishop a6. He wants to stop the queen from getting a6. I would play queen f1 now, and if bishop a6, I would play c4 followed by b3, and at least my queen gets to f1. Oh, this is a critical game here. The
Yep.
players are going for it. Rook g6 threatening queen takes h4. The g pawn is pinned. King H2 might be a solution here. Although then maybe Bishop C8, Queen G4 is an idea, or Rook G4, Rook takes H4. This is serious. Magnus does need to do something urgent. Actually, I don't think he can maintain this. Rook takes G3 and F2 check is also
in the air.
In the air. This is very dangerous. Magnus has to sacrifice back, trade off pieces. But I'm starting to think that this is a position. Yep.
He goes King H2, but now
Rook G4 played real quickly. If Queen F1, Bishop C8, and I want to do Rook takes H4, G4, Queen H4, bring my other Rook and just deliver checkmate on the G file. So Queen F1, Bishop C8, I think is a move that he may have underestimated. Bishop C8. Bishop C8 here, and Rook takes H4. And then you bring the other Rook to the G file. Yeah. Problem is this knight on C1. What is it doing? Nothing.
The problem
it's way
is the
too
board
slow.
is so cut in half. Black could even play G5 here. Black has time to do right to pry open. Okay, he goes for Bishop C8 as you said. But
this is yeah. And now
here he goes. He found the combination. Rook takes H4. It's over.
The king can't run to F1, Daddy, because there is Bishop to A6 check.
Look at how nasty that is.
Oof.
Bishop A6.
And now you keep the pin. Wait a second. Now he needs to think.
You don't even need to do it. Play Rook D8 even, right?
Play Rook D8.
Gang up on it. Yep, and he finds it. Wow.
No, this was...
now he could take with the bishop. And
with the bishop and just go into the end game.
Yeah.
Because the king is still stuck.
Well, again, we already know. We've been highlighting that Wesley So has persevered very recently.
Very impressive so far.
He lost a crazy game that was highlightable about 5 minutes ago, and guess what? Well, he just returned the favor. Now Magnus Carlsen.
Let's talk about how Black converts this.
Okay.
Because he still needs that little push. Do you try to play Queen to C2? Do you try to play your Queen D3 check?
Queen D3 and Rook D6 maybe. Queen D3, Rook D6, and flip back to the king side. I kind of like that.
Queen D3 check, King G1, Rook D6. I'll play King H2. Maybe you have Queen E2. Okay, that seems like it's winning. He needs to, that's...
No, you're right, though. I guess I was jumping the gun. The highlight reel isn't fully submitted yet, because if Wesley doesn't convert this properly, Magnus might wiggle his way into a drawn Rook.
So now he has an alternative, or maybe he plays like Rook F8, Rook F4, or here gets his Queen to E2. Should be winning. He just needs to watch out for perpetual. So Queen G4. There's no perpetual here. This is going to be. We're going to see a resignation fairly.
Oh, he's even got Queen takes F2 coming with mate, so the Rook on
Rook
D8
G1
can be taken.
What do you do after?
From London to Simon, I've been all around the globe trying